Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a hard look at the people in our lives. As we move through this world, we are constantly influenced by the people we associate with. There's a saying that we become the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. The truth is, some people are like anchors, pulling us down, holding us back from becoming the best version of ourselves. If we're not careful, these people will drain our energy, rob us of our potential, and leave us with regret. Let's dive into the types of people you must avoid. Number 1, the negative thinker. There's a person you must recognize, and if necessary, distance yourself from in order to protect your dreams and your future. This person is the negative thinker, the one who, no matter how bright the world may seem, will always find a cloud to stand under. They see the glass half empty and want to convince you that it's a broken glass, with no hope of being filled again. They'll speak endlessly about their struggles, their obstacles, their reasons for why things will never improve. And worst of all, they want you to join them in this sea of negativity. It's not that they don't have problems, they do. But here's the difference: they focus solely on their problems. They've chosen to become attached to their limitations. Instead of looking for ways to solve their issues, they dwell on them, letting them define who they are. Their mindset is trapped in scarcity, and they cannot, or will not, see the abundance that lies in front of them. Now, if you allow the negative thinker to enter your life, you're in danger of becoming infected by their pessimism. It's like a disease that spreads quickly, and suddenly you'll find yourself questioning every opportunity that comes your way. Instead of seeing possibilities, you'll start seeing barriers. You'll begin to doubt yourself, second-guess your decisions, and ultimately hesitate when you should take action. The negative thinker doesn't just bring their own worries into your world, they bring doubt, fear, and hesitation along with them. But here's the thing: you have the power to choose the people you surround yourself with. You can decide whose voices you will allow to influence your thoughts and decisions. The negative thinker thrives on bringing others down to their level, to share in their despair. But you must make a conscious decision to avoid that kind of company. You have dreams, you have goals, and you have a potential that is far greater than what any negative thinker can imagine. You owe it to yourself to protect that potential at all costs. Instead of being around those who focus on limitations, seek out the people who focus on possibilities. Surround yourself with those who see solutions, not just problems. Find those who, when faced with adversity, ask, "How can we overcome this?" And not, "Why is this happening to us?" The people who lift you up, challenge you to grow, and push you to be better. The ones who believe in your ability to succeed, even when you doubt yourself. You see, a positive mindset is not just about ignoring the challenges or pretending they don't exist. It's about understanding that challenges are a natural part of life. And it's about choosing to focus on what can be done, not what can't be. You are not a victim of your circumstances, you are the creator of your destiny. But if you let the negative thinker into your life, they'll blind you to the very opportunities that could transform your future. So choose your company wisely. Reject the negativity. Seek out those who inspire you, who challenge you to see beyond the problems, and who help you find the solutions. You have greatness within you, and you must protect it by choosing the right people to walk alongside you. Don't let anyone steal your vision with their limiting beliefs. You are capable of far more than you realize, but it all starts with the mindset you choose to embrace. Stay focused on the possibilities and let go of the negativity that holds you back. The world is full of opportunities. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Number 2, the energy vampire. In life, there are certain individuals who can take so much from you without ever giving anything back. These are the energy vampires. They are the ones who drain your enthusiasm, your motivation, and your spirit. When you're around them, it's as if your energy is being sucked out of you, leaving you feeling empty, tired, and completely drained. They demand your attention, your empathy, your time, but when it's your turn to receive, they offer nothing in return. They make everything about themselves, and before you know it, you're giving more of yourself than you can afford, while they take freely without any consideration. These energy vampires are experts at making you feel like you're their emotional caretaker. They have a way of monopolizing every conversation, turning every topic back to themselves, and constantly bringing up their own problems that, by the way, they rarely take responsibility for or try to solve. They thrive on your empathy, your concern, and your willingness to help, but they never seem to make any real progress. It's as if they are stuck in a loop, demanding more and more energy from those around them, yet giving nothing back. After spending time with them, you feel exhausted, as if the very life has been drained from you. You may feel guilty for not being able to help, or you may wonder why, despite your efforts, nothing ever changes for them. But here's the truth: you cannot afford to give away your energy like this. Your time, your focus, and your emotional strength are valuable commodities, and you need them to chase your dreams and fulfill your potential. You have goals that require your full attention and your best energy. If you continue to allow energy vampires into your life, you're not just giving away your energy, you're giving away your future. You see, the more you allow these people to take from you, the less you have for yourself. Your dreams will begin to fade into the background, your focus will blur, and your enthusiasm will dwindle. You cannot afford to keep investing your energy in people who do not respect or appreciate it. If you find yourself feeling drained after every interaction with someone, it's time to set boundaries. Boundaries are not selfish, they are necessary for your survival. You are not here to be a constant source of emotional support for others, especially when they are not willing to do the work to help themselves. It's not about abandoning people who are in need. It's about recognizing when your kindness is being taken advantage of, when your energy is being depleted without any effort to reciprocate. You must protect your own energy because it is the fuel that drives you forward. If you are constantly giving it away to those who don't appreciate it, you'll have nothing left to achieve your goals, to make your dreams a reality. So learn to recognize the energy vampires in your life and don't be afraid to set limits. You are not responsible for carrying the weight of everyone else's burdens. You must take care of yourself first, so that you have the strength to pursue your own dreams. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who energize you, and who encourage you to keep moving forward. Protect your energy, for it is the most valuable resource you have in this journey toward success. Don't let anyone drain it away. The time to protect your dreams and your future is now. Number 3, the dream killer. There are certain people in life whose presence can sabotage your dreams before they even have a chance to take flight. These are the dream killers. They are the ones who will laugh at your ideas, belittle your ambitions, and tell you that what you want to achieve is impossible. They've long given up on their own dreams, and now they want to see yours fail too. They disguise themselves as realists, offering advice that sounds grounded, practical, and safe, but in reality, their words are steeped in fear, not wisdom. Their advice comes from a place of limitation, not possibility. A dream killer may tell you that your vision is too big, too unrealistic, or too risky. They'll focus on all the reasons why you shouldn't pursue your dreams, instead of looking for ways to help you succeed. They see the challenges, the obstacles, and the hurdles. But what they fail to understand is that every dream worth achieving comes with its own set of difficulties. And that's okay. In fact, it's necessary. The road to success is rarely smooth, but the dream killer can't see that. They see only the fear of failure and the comfort of staying where they are. What you must understand is that these dream killers aren't trying to protect you, they're trying to keep you in the same place they are. Their own limitations are so deeply ingrained in them that they want to impose them on you. They've convinced themselves that their own dreams were impossible, and now they want you to believe the same about yours. They fear success because they've never tasted it, and deep down, they are afraid to see someone else achieve what they couldn't. So they do everything in their power to convince you that your dreams are out of reach, that the life you want is unattainable. But here's the truth: their limitations are theirs alone. They don't define you. The fact that they couldn't achieve their dreams doesn't mean that you won't. Their fears, their doubts, and their failures are not yours to carry. You are not bound by their experiences, and you must not let them drag you down to their level. They want you to give up on your dreams because giving up on your own potential makes them feel better about their own unfulfilled desires. But that's not your path. You are capable of achieving greatness, but in order to do so, you must be willing to block out the noise of the dream killers. You must be prepared to stand firm in the face of their criticism and doubts. When they tell you it's too hard, too impossible, you must respond by saying, "I'll find a way." When they tell you that your dream is too far out of reach, you must say, "I'll reach it anyway." The dream killer thrives on your uncertainty. They want you to doubt yourself because if you doubt yourself, you won't take action. They want you to stay small, to stay comfortable, to stay safe. But you were not made to stay small. You were made for more. You have the ability to go after your dreams no matter how big they are. The path may not always be easy, but it is yours to walk. And you are strong enough to handle it. So when you encounter the dream killer in your life, recognize them for who they are. Understand that they are speaking from their own place of fear, not from a place of truth. Don't let their limitations become yours. Stay focused on your vision and keep moving forward. Your dreams are worth fighting for, and the world needs you to chase them. Keep your eyes on your goals and let no one steal your dreams. Your future is too bright to let anyone dim it. Number 4, the complacent one. There is a silent enemy that creeps into the lives of many, robbing them of their potential, their ambition, and their future. This enemy is complacency. It's the belief that where you are is good enough, that what you have is sufficient, and that there's no need to push for more. The complacent one is someone who is completely at peace with mediocrity. They've accepted average, and they're fine with it. In fact, they'll often try to convince you to do the same. They will say things like, "Why work so hard?" Or "It's not worth the struggle." They live by the just get by philosophy, believing that as long as things aren't falling apart, it's enough. But here's the harsh truth: complacency is a killer. It doesn't announce itself with loud alarms or warnings. It quietly settles in, and before you know it, you've lost your drive, your vision, and your hunger to improve. It whispers, "You don't need to push so hard. You're fine just the way you are," but the moment you stop striving for something better, that's the moment you begin to stagnate. That's when the fire inside of you begins to fade and your dreams slowly start to die. The complacent one will tell you that pursuing greatness is a waste of energy. They will tell you that you're already doing enough and that it's okay to stay where you are. But you know deep down that you were made for more. You were not designed to just get by, you were designed to make an impact, to build something meaningful, and to live a life of purpose. You have the ability to achieve greatness, to accomplish things that most people can only dream of. But that will never happen if you allow complacency to take root in your life. It's easy to fall into the trap of complacency, especially when everything seems fine. You may have a job, a routine, and a comfortable life. But the question is that all you want? Is that all you're willing to settle for? The complacent one will try to convince you that it's enough, that you should just accept what you have and stop striving for more. But you know in your heart that you deserve more. You know that there is greatness inside of you, and if you settle for less than that, you will regret it. Complacency is the quiet enemy that tells you to stop growing, to stop reaching for the stars, to stop dreaming bigger. But don't let it win. Don't let the complacent one pull you into their world of mediocrity. You have a higher calling, a bigger purpose. Your potential is far greater than what you've already achieved, and you must keep pushing yourself to become the best version of yourself. Every day is an opportunity to grow, to learn, to achieve more, and to move closer to your dreams. The moment you settle, you begin to lose the essence of who you are and what you were meant to do. You were not made to just get by. You were made to thrive, to excel, and to leave a legacy. So refuse to settle. Refuse to let complacency steal your fire. Rise up every day with the determination to be better than you were yesterday. You have greatness inside of you, and it's time to go after it with everything you've got. Don't let the complacent one hold you back from the incredible life that is waiting for you. Number 5, the critic without a cause. There's a type of person who can be found in every corner of life, lurking just beyond the horizon of your dreams, waiting to sabotage your progress. This is the critic without a cause. They have an opinion about everything. They'll critique your efforts, tear down your ideas, and even dismiss your successes, all without ever offering anything of value or a way to improve. They have plenty of judgment to share, but no real solutions to contribute. Their criticism is not meant to help you grow or to make you better. It's simply destructive. The critic without a cause is the type of person who will tell you what you're doing wrong, but never show you how to do it right. They'll point out the flaws in your strategy, but won't lift a finger to help you fix them. They'll knock your ideas down, claiming they won't work, but they'll never offer an alternative that could actually make a difference. Instead of providing feedback that encourages progress, they focus solely on your shortcomings, leaving you with nothing but self-doubt and frustration. It's easy to be affected by this kind of criticism, especially when it comes from someone who seems to have an opinion on everything. It can make you question yourself, question your decisions, and make you feel like you're not good enough. But let's get one thing straight: criticism, without the intent to improve, serves no purpose. It doesn't help you learn, and it certainly doesn't help you grow. Instead, it stunts your progress, trapping you in a cycle of negativity that leaves you stuck in place. What you need to realize is that the critic without a cause isn't interested in seeing you succeed. They are comfortable in their own stagnation, and they will try to drag you into it with them. They live in a world of judgment and opinion, but rarely do they take any action themselves. They don't take risks, they don't step out of their comfort zones, and they don't pursue anything that requires hard work and dedication. Yet they feel entitled to criticize those who do. The danger here is that if you allow their voices to get into your head, if you start paying attention to their criticisms, you'll find yourself paralyzed by doubt and fear. You'll begin to question your own ideas, your own abilities, and your own path. And the truth is, that's exactly what they want. They want to see you second-guess yourself, to make you feel small so they don't have to face their own shortcomings. But don't give them that power. You have dreams, you have goals, and you cannot afford to let the critic without a cause slow you down. These people will always be there, ready to tell you why you can't or why you shouldn't. But their words are empty. Pay them no mind. Don't let their negativity penetrate your vision. Surround yourself with people who will lift you up, who will help you grow, and who will encourage you to keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles you face. Remember, the critic without a cause isn't a reflection of your ability, they are a reflection of their own insecurities. Their judgment says nothing about you, but everything about them. So keep your focus on your journey. Keep your eyes on your goals, and keep pushing forward. The only opinion that truly matters is the one you have about yourself. And the only voice that should guide you is the one that pushes you to take action, not to sit in judgment. Don't let anyone slow you down or make you doubt your worth. Your dreams are too important to be deterred by empty criticism. Keep moving forward, and don't let the critics have the last word. Number 6, the procrastinator. Time is the one thing in life that we can never get back. It is the most precious resource we have, yet so many people squander it, unaware of its true value. One of the most dangerous types of people you can have in your life is the procrastinator. The procrastinator is someone who believes that there is always more time, that tomorrow is another day to get started, and that the perfect moment will eventually come. But the harsh reality is that the perfect moment never arrives, and time doesn't wait for anyone. The procrastinator is the person who constantly puts things off. They make excuse after excuse for why they can't move forward, and each excuse becomes more elaborate than the last. They will tell you that they need more time to think, that they're waiting for the right moment, or that they need everything to be perfectly aligned before they take action. Meanwhile, their dreams slip further and further out of reach, and their life continues on a path of stagnation. What's truly heartbreaking about the procrastinator is that they often know what they need to do. They'll ask for your advice, they'll hear your ideas, and they'll acknowledge that they need to take action. But they never follow through. They're stuck in a cycle of inaction, constantly waiting for the conditions to be just right before they make a move. The truth is, there is never a perfect time. The stars are never perfectly aligned, and the circumstances will never be perfect. If you want to achieve anything meaningful in life, you cannot afford to wait for the perfect moment to come, because it will never come. If you're serious about your goals, you must understand that progress doesn't happen by accident. It happens by taking consistent action, one step at a time. The procrastinator will tell you to wait, to hold off, to delay, but the longer you wait, the further you get from your dreams. The moment you put things off, you give time a chance to work against you. Each day that passes is a day you can never get back, and you cannot afford to waste it. The procrastinator doesn't understand this. They believe that there's always time to start later, but life doesn't wait for anyone. The reality is, time moves forward whether you're ready or not. Every second that you spend waiting for the perfect moment is a second that you will never get back. And while you wait, others are moving forward, taking action, and building the life they want. The longer you wait, the more you fall behind, and the further your dreams slip away. If you want to achieve success, you cannot afford to be around people who waste time. You cannot afford to wait for someone to get it together. You have to take charge of your own life. You have to take action, even if it's imperfect action. Progress doesn't come from waiting. It comes from doing, from moving forward in spite of the fear, in spite of the uncertainty, and in spite of the obstacles. The procrastinator will only hold you back. Their constant delays will drag you down, and their excuses will become yours. If you are serious about your goals, you must be willing to let go of the procrastinators in your life and take responsibility for your own success. Life moves quickly, and you can't afford to let it pass you by. Start today, take that first step, and don't let anyone hold you back from the life you deserve. Time is precious, and it's the one thing you can never get back. Make every moment count. Number 7, the victim. The victim mentality is a silent killer of success, a mindset that can bind you to a life of frustration and missed opportunities. The person with a victim mentality believes that life is happening to them, that they have no control over their circumstances, and that they are at the mercy of forces beyond their control. They see themselves as powerless, as if the world is working against them, and they play the role of the victim in their own story. They spend their days blaming others, making excuses, and justifying why they haven't achieved what they want. They'll say things like, "It's not my fault, I never had a chance," or "Things just didn't work out for me," but the truth is, they've given up control over their own lives. The most dangerous part about the victim mentality is that it keeps you stuck. When you constantly tell yourself that life is happening to you, you relinquish any power you have to change your situation. You give up your ability to take action and make decisions that will improve your life. Instead of looking for solutions, you focus on the problems. Instead of taking responsibility for your own growth, you point fingers and play the blame game. And as long as you hold on to this mindset, you will never move forward. The victim sees every challenge as an insurmountable obstacle. Every setback is evidence that the world is out to get them. They are trapped in a cycle of negativity, constantly looking for reasons why things are unfair, why they are not where they want to be, and why they can't get ahead. But the truth is, life is not out to get you. Life simply is. It's how you respond to life that matters. Challenges will always be a part of the journey, but it's not the challenges that define you, it's how you overcome them. The victim mentality keeps you paralyzed, while those who take responsibility for their own lives move forward, grow, and thrive. You cannot afford to let the victim mentality control your thoughts. If you want to be successful, you must take full responsibility for your life. No one else is responsible for your success, your happiness, or your future. You are the captain of your own ship. Life will throw curveballs, and there will be times when it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But that's not the time to give up. That's the time to rise up, to dig deep, and to find the strength within you to keep going. When you stop seeing yourself as a victim, you take back your power. You stop making excuses and you start making progress. You stop blaming others for your circumstances and you begin to create the life you want. The moment you shift your mindset from victimhood to empowerment is the moment you unlock the door to success. The power to change your life is always in your hands. You are capable of greatness, but you must choose to take responsibility for your own journey. Stop waiting for the world to change for you. Stop waiting for things to be perfect, and stop waiting for someone to come to your rescue. Life doesn't owe you anything. But if you take control, if you take responsibility, if you refuse to be a victim, you will find that success is within your reach. Life is what you make of it, and you are the one who holds the key to your future. So choose to be the creator of your own destiny. Choose to take charge and never look back. The world is waiting for you to step into your power. Don't let the victim mentality hold you back any longer. It's time to rise up, take control, and live the life you were meant to live. Number 8, the manipulator. The manipulator is a subtle force in your life, often hiding behind a mask of charm, friendliness, or even a false sense of concern. They will tell you exactly what you want to hear, and they may even appear to be there for you when you need them the most. But make no mistake, the manipulator isn't interested in your well-being. They're interested in what they can extract from you. Their ultimate goal is control, and they will use whatever means necessary: guilt, shame, flattery, promises of rewards to get what they want. The manipulator is a master at playing on your emotions. They know how to make you feel responsible for their happiness, or make you believe that your success somehow depends on their approval. They might tell you how much they care about you, how much they appreciate your efforts, but their actions always betray their words. They'll use your love, your generosity, or your kindness against you, turning your willingness to help into a tool they use for their own gain. What makes the manipulator so dangerous is their ability to disguise their intentions. They'll make you feel special, important, and needed. But deep down, they see you as nothing more than a pawn in their game. They will play on your insecurities, your desires, and your fears to manipulate you into doing things for them. They don't care about your needs, your goals, or your dreams. They only care about how they can use you to further their own agenda. When you're around a manipulator, you may find yourself constantly compromising your own values, making sacrifices that serve their interests, not your own. You might say yes when you should say no, or give in to demands that don't align with your own goals, simply because they've made you feel guilty or obligated. And the more you give, the more they take. The manipulator knows how to wear you down, how to keep you off balance, so that you're always looking out for their needs, never your own. Your life becomes a chessboard, and you are the one making all the sacrifices. If you want to live a life of purpose, of true fulfillment, you must avoid the manipulator at all costs. They will drain your energy, your time, and your spirit. They will leave you feeling confused, taken advantage of, and lost in a web of lies and deceit. The more you give in to their manipulation, the further you get from your own path, and the more control they have over you. You must stand strong and protect yourself from these toxic individuals. Your time, your energy, and your attention are precious, and you cannot afford to waste them on people who only seek to use you for their benefit. When you recognize the manipulator in your life, you must be willing to set boundaries. You must be willing to say no, even when they try to make you feel guilty or unworthy. Your life is too important to be spent in service of someone else's selfish needs. Remember, the manipulator will always try to make you feel like you owe them something, that your success or happiness is somehow tied to their approval or assistance. But the truth is, you owe them nothing. You owe yourself everything. Don't allow anyone to turn your life into a game of control and manipulation. Stand firm in your own truth, and make sure the people you surround yourself with genuinely care about you, not just what they can get from you. Your life is yours to live, and no one should ever have the power to control it. So avoid the manipulator, reclaim your power, and take full control of your own destiny. Number 9, the envious one. The envious person is one of the most toxic individuals you can encounter on your journey to success. They are constantly measuring their worth by comparing themselves to others, and when they see someone else rise, they feel a sense of defeat. The envious one cannot bear to see you succeed, because in their eyes, your success is a direct reflection of their own failure. They will smile and pretend to be happy for you, but inside they are seething with jealousy, plotting ways to bring you down, to diminish your achievements, and to make you feel less than you are. You've probably encountered someone like this. They may offer backhanded compliments, undermine your progress, or offer passive-aggressive remarks disguised as concern. They will find ways to make you feel small or question your worth, all because they cannot stand to see someone else shining while they feel like they are stuck in the shadows. But here's the truth: their jealousy has nothing to do with you and everything to do with their own insecurities. The envious one sees your success as a reminder of their own perceived shortcomings, and that makes them feel inadequate. But it's important to realize that their envy isn't a reflection of your value. It's a reflection of their inability to accept their own situation. These people will try to diminish your achievements in any way they can. They will try to convince you that what you've accomplished isn't as great as it seems, that you haven't worked hard enough, or that you don't deserve the recognition. They will attempt to undermine your confidence, your ideas, and your efforts, because in their eyes, if you succeed, they lose. They thrive on comparison, and they can't fathom that there is room for both of you to succeed. But here's the reality: their envy doesn't make you any less worthy of your success. It doesn't change the fact that you've worked hard, made sacrifices, and earned every step forward. Success, my friend, is the best form of revenge. You don't have to stoop to their level or try to defend your success. Your actions, your accomplishments, and your continued rise will speak volumes. When they try to tear you down, let your results do the talking. Rise above their negativity and show them, through your actions, that you won't be deterred by their jealousy. Keep moving forward, keep achieving, and keep succeeding. The envious one may try to drag you into their world of comparison, but you don't have to play that game. The key to dealing with envy is to stay focused on your own journey. Don't allow their jealousy to distract you. Don't let it make you second-guess your worth or your progress. Success is not a limited resource. Just because you succeed doesn't mean there's less success for them. In fact, your success can inspire them to strive for more, to push themselves to rise higher, and to realize that their worth isn't tied to someone else's achievements. But they must choose to rise above their envy. So rise above the envy. Continue to pursue your dreams with passion and purpose. Let your success be a testament to your hard work, your resilience, and your determination. The envious person may never understand or appreciate your journey, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that you stay true to yourself and your goals. Let your actions speak louder than their jealousy, and let your success shine as a beacon of what is possible when you refuse to be held back by the limitations of others. Keep going, because the best revenge is living the life you've always dreamed of. Number 10, the comfort zone enthusiast. The comfort zone enthusiast is one of the most subtle yet dangerous people you can have in your life. They don't push you to become better. Instead, they want to keep you exactly where you are, safe, secure, and stagnant. They want you to stay in the same routines, the same familiar environments, and never challenge yourself to grow. For them, it's comfortable. It's easier to be around people who aren't striving for more, because it means they don't have to face the discomfort of change themselves. But here's the reality: you were not made for comfort. You were made for greatness. It's easy to stay in our comfort zones. It's easy to settle for what's familiar because it feels safe. But comfort does not breed success. Comfort does not lead to personal growth or achievement. Comfort zones are like prisons that lock you away from the possibilities that life has to offer. The comfort zone enthusiast is the person who will encourage you to stay in that prison. They'll tell you it's fine to just get by, to keep doing what you've always done, because it's easier than challenging yourself. But you were not born to just get by. You were born to push boundaries, to overcome obstacles, and to break through limits. If you are serious about achieving something extraordinary, you must be willing to leave the comfort zone behind. The comfort zone is where dreams go to die. It's the place where you settle for mediocrity because the idea of stepping into the unknown is too frightening. But true success requires courage, it requires taking risks, and it requires stepping into the uncomfortable. It requires being willing to take the leap even when you don't have all the answers, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by staying comfortable. They got there by stepping out, by taking risks, and by embracing the discomfort of growth. Every time you step outside of your comfort zone, you expand your possibilities, you stretch your limits, and you open doors that were previously closed to you. The discomfort you feel is the sign that you're on the right track, that you're pushing yourself towards something greater. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The more you challenge yourself, the more you realize that the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. There is no growth in comfort. There is no innovation in safety. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, if you want to reach new heights, you must be willing to leave behind the security of the known and venture into the unknown. You have a greatness inside of you that's waiting to be unleashed, but it can't emerge if you're always playing it safe. You weren't made to fit into a box, you were made to break free from it. The comfort zone enthusiast will try to keep you in that box. But you must have the courage to break free, to step into the uncertainty, and to take the risks that will lead you to your highest potential. Remember, this life begins where your comfort zone ends. If you want to see what you're truly capable of, you must be willing to stretch beyond what you know. It's time to stop listening to the voices that keep you small and start listening to the voice that's calling you to rise. You have within you the power to achieve greatness, but you'll never reach it if you keep playing it safe. Step out, take the risk, and watch your life transform. Because greatness is waiting for you, but you have to be willing to leave the comfort zone behind. In life, the people we surround ourselves with play a major role in shaping our destiny. You must be intentional about who you let into your world. Do not waste your time with those who drain you, who limit your potential, or who feed you negativity. Seek out those who encourage you to dream bigger, who push you to grow, and who are willing to help you rise. Your life is too valuable to be spent in the company of those who keep you small. Avoid the people who hold you back. Choose to associate with those who inspire you, challenge you, and make you better. And remember, you don't need to apologize for outgrowing the people who refuse to grow with you. The journey to your best self starts now. Thank you.